And welcome back to Second Cup on WTXL.TV. I'm Brian Jackson, and Kevin Cox joins us this morning from the Holland and Knight Law Firm. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you're here to tell us about a very special award that is given to Glenn J. Winuk, the Humanitarian Service Award. So tell us a little bit about who Glenn was.
So Glenn Winuk was a partner at our law firm. He worked in our New York office. He's actually not from Tallahassee, but our law firm has offices all over the country. He worked in our New York office in 2001. And on that day, Glenn went to work. Our office was downtown. And of course, that was the day that the September 11th attacks were unfolding. Glenn ushered his first job. By the way, he wasn't just a lawyer. He also happened to be a volunteer firefighter and emergency responder. And Glenn helped evacuate that office, made sure all his colleagues were out safely, headed them up north away from the danger. And then instead of heading away from the danger himself, he grabbed his medic bag and he headed straight into the south tower that had just been hit.
And what does that say about just the type of person that he was, when he could have been worried about his own family, getting everybody safely, but he instead put himself in danger?
Well, what we all learned about 9/11 was it was a time of tragedy, but it was also a time that brought out the best of what we are when we come together and we serve others. And Glenn did that without any hesitation at that very moment. And unfortunately, as we all know, what happened afterwards, the South Tower collapsed. That was the last time Glenn was seen. But we have, as a result, in honor of his memory and to honor the type of response and the service that he showed and the type of local heroes we have all over, we've named this award in his honor and give it out annually to someone in our community.
Now, what kind of legacy has Glenn left at you guys' law firm?
Well, throughout the entire law firm, we have partnered. Actually, Glenn's brother was very much a big part of trying to think of a way to transform the sacrifice of all the people of that time into service and looking towards making a better tomorrow. And so we have partnered and as a law firm have committed to, particularly around 9/11, doing things as part of the 9/11 National Day of Service and Remembrance throughout our offices, even in our offices in other parts of the world, to find ways to impact our local communities. For us in Tallahassee, this is our signature way to really honor his memory. And we also, at the same time that we recognize Glenn, we have a service opportunity even at the awards ceremony.
You guys have two potential recipients for this year's Humanitarian Service Award. Could you tell us a little bit about both of them?
We have two great finalists. Carmelisa Crosby-Harley is someone who was nominated for extraordinary service with the Meals on Wheels and Elder Care Services group, in addition to a lot of other things. She is just that person that has a magical way of touching every life that she reaches when she's delivering meals or other things and taking care of folks. Our other finalist this year, and it's always difficult, we get a number of great nominees, is a gentleman named Michael Long. He is a volunteer firefighter at Jefferson County, but his impact, he was nominated for all the training that he has done of volunteer firefighters in our area to make it possible for them to serve in the ways that they do every day, taking care of our community.
About how many people do you guys get that are going for this award on a yearly basis?
We send out a wide distribution, and we get a lot of great nominees, and it's always very difficult. So we're down to 2 this year, but every year we're just amazed at the quality, the extraordinary, and all these people are very humble, and so they don't toot their own horns, but it's just wonderful to have people nominate and these champions in our community.
And walk me through the selection process to actually narrowing it down to 2 people and to ultimately your winner. What things are in the resume are you kind of looking for to determine this is going to be our winner?
Well, we want to emphasize that even though this is an award named after someone who gave his life going into the South Tower, we're looking not only for those types of dramatic stories, but also for our everyday heroes. So the process, we usually open it up every July, and we invite nominees, and it can be those people that make just everyday contributions quietly, those quiet heroes. We're looking for those. Those people are so important to us, in addition to any other kind of story. And then we kind of look at who all we've got, and it's always very difficult, but we want to make sure we share some of the stories because they're inspiring.
Right. And what do you hope that today's winner, which will be announced a little bit later on today, you're not going to spill the beans just yet?
Can't spill the beans yet.
What do you hope that they kind of get out of being named and winning this Humanitarian Service Award?
Well, we are going to have a ceremony at 10 o'clock today at the FSU Law School Rotunda at 427 West Jefferson Street. Anybody from the community is invited to come and attend. What we would like to do is make sure we tell these people's stories, and so that we hope that they inspire others. And then between the two finalists, we will recognize a winner. We'll also talk about the meaning of 9/11. And then at the end of the ceremony, actually, we'll even have a military care package assembly line so that everybody who attends can do some part of service. We hope that the whole thing takes not much more than an hour, but it's a way to remember this special day, do some service yourself, and for anybody of any age to come and just participate and be part of this.
And thanks so much for joining us on this morning on Second Cup, Kevin. And again, this event will take place later on today at 10 a.m. It's going to be at the FSU Law School, where the address is 425 West Jefferson. It's free to attend, so everybody in the public is encouraged to come out and attend. For more information, you can dial the phone number 850-224-7000 for much more information. We'll also have this information for you guys on our website. That's WTXL.tv, and we will have the continuation of Second Cup coming up right after this short break.